Welcome back for another Doppio discussion. I'm Mark McDonald, Associate Director of Partnerships at Doppio Group, and today I'm excited to talk with two of our leaders about solutions, tools, and accelerators for Infor M3 CloudSuite. For today's discussion, I'm lucky to be joined by our COO, Ron Scheuman, who brings extensive experience in technology operations and strategy, particularly in optimizing business processes through innovative tools and accelerators. We also have Pranav Sharad, VP of Consulting Services, who's built his career in digital transformation by designing and building the right solutions for complex business challenges, including spearheading the initiative to create the accelerators that we're going to discuss today. So welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
So Ron, let's start with you. One of the key strengths of Doppio Group has been our ability to develop specialized accelerators and tools that drive faster and more efficient M3 CloudSuite implementations for our clients. Could you share kind of the thought behind what drove us to build these accelerators and tools?
Thanks, Mark. Sure. The primary driver behind developing our solutions, tools, and accelerators was the realization that traditional M3 CloudSuite implementations, while powerful, were often too slow, complex, and costly for our clients. We saw several key pain points emerging. First, time to value. That was a major concern for our clients. Many clients faced prolonged implementations, which meant that the benefits of their CloudSuite investment were delayed. We knew we could accelerate the process by developing tools that streamlined workflows, automated repetitive tasks, and simplified complex configurations. And we call these automations accelerators. Secondly, our clients were asking us for condensed overviews and insights for improved decision-making capabilities. By building reporting tools and dashboards that plug directly into their CloudSuite, we've empowered them to gain real-time insight and make informed decisions from day to day. We call these enhancements tools. Thirdly, many clients expressed concerns about gaps in standard Infor M3 CloudSuite functionality, particularly when it comes to addressing specific business needs that fall outside the system's core capabilities. Doppio Group solutions are designed to plug seamlessly into these gaps in standard Infor M3 CloudSuite processes. Doppio's accelerators provide pre-built, scalable solutions that bridge these gaps with minimal disruption. These tools bring a level of standardization by offering reusable components that align with common industry practices while still allowing for necessary flexibility. And we call these automations solutions.
Awesome. Thank you, Ron. Well, Pranav, switching over to you, let's take a look at these. I know that you've been instrumental in helping to develop several of these powerful accelerators. That's made a significant impact on our clients' businesses. Could you showcase these accelerators for us and specifically highlight, how they've addressed the common challenges that Ron just spoke of?
Absolutely. No, thank you, Mark, for the introduction, and Ron for succinctly putting our clients' needs, which we've been hearing for quite some time now. And I'm glad that we have been able to embark on this journey to be able to address some of those. So if we can share the slide, Doppio built what we call as Doppio Accelerator Suite, which is, as you can see, two things. One, as Ron mentioned, a mix of solution accelerators and tools. Two, you can see all of them are in the Infor M3 CloudSuite tech stack. That was one of the major concerns. All our clients wanted to have solutions that were built using Infor M3 native solutions, native apps. And so what we realized that the era of out-of-box solutions is kind of getting over, and everybody needs an in-suite, inline kind of solution. So Doppio is this is a sample screen where we have a few of our accelerators and solutions listed, but Doppio has built and is in the process of building more of these. So if we can go to the first one, which is the Anomalies validation tool.
Yeah.
That's a very unique solution. What we heard from our clients is that across orders, whether it's customer order, purchase order, distribution orders, manufacturing orders, there was always this gap in the standard solution, where the validation of these orders through workflows was kind of missing.
Mhm.
Clients have certain criterias, like based on compliances or their internal business processes, that they wanted to incorporate into a validation and a workflow approval kind of framework. And at least three or four clients, asked us for something that could address that. And what we built was a tool that could monitor. For example, in this case, we're showcasing the sales order, uh, and the finance department has, and the distribution department has, lots of criteria that needed to be approved before a sales order could be a sales order could move forward. So, for example, payment terms, order value exceeding the quotation values, sometimes price and discount mismatches, minimum order quantities, and various. This tool has at this point close to flexible 2021 criteria that you can pick and choose based on your business needs. And if you see the how it looks, the user experience, uh, the first screen on the top right corner is built from H5 SDK, very native to the M3 CloudSuite toolkit. And the other screen at the bottom that you see is an approval through an email. So that
Mhm.
kind of summarizes this anomaly validation tool that we have, and kind of serves the gap that our clients were always trying to address. Mark.
Yeah, excellent. I love that user experience with both the dashboard, so that super
Right.
users or an administrator can get right in there and see everything, but also, you know somebody like me, an
Right.
approval will come through an email and I can click on it to approve or reject. I don't have to be in the dashboard every day, so that's a nice user experience. Well, let's go on to the next one. We've got our enhanced M3 plus or EM3 plus user experience as well, which streamlines how users can work in the system.
Absolutely. No, no. And Mark, this is a pain point that's been there for years now.
Of course.
A a sales clerk or a sales clerk typically has to go to 13 to 15 screens and panels to be able to key in an order. And that's not a very optimal use of the time of an employee. Locating the necessary information, navigating through multiple panels, sometimes manually copying input data. And this is time consuming, but it's also error prone. I mean, from anything
Mhm.
that manual is error prone. And our clients have been asking for something that could bridge this gap. Um, with the M3 Cloud Suite user experience, which we call as designer, the designer accelerator designer solution, is a no code approach to building these
Yeah,
apps. Experience designer is a no code, low code approach to building these apps, and that's what we've used again, completely inline using Infor M3 tech stack. What we did is put, and this is for all three, which is sales, purchase, and finance, procurement, accounting, and sales. All three areas we have built a kind of a one user screen app, so that all the necessary input things can be put in this just one screen, and the user need not go to 10, 12, 13, 15 navigations, and does not need to be switching between screens. So
awesome.
I think that is something which is very simple, very elegant, yet very powerful, and ensuring that it's very streamlined and efficient.
Awesome. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What I love about Experience Designer is that it's on one hand so straightforward and easy to use that anyone can pick it up. I myself sat in an
Yes.
Experience Designer training course at a conference and got to play around with some kind of the starting blocks. But the on the flip side, everyone's like, oh well, I'm not going to hire a whole person that just does Experience Designer. I'm not going to hire a whole person. We really need these kind of accelerators and tools. So I'm really excited
Right.
to see this one as well. Well, let's go on to more on the tool side than really kind of the accelerator solution side. The test automation scenario tool helps us with test automation for when we're making changes, right?
Yeah, no, Mark. I mean, this is what everybody is excited about.
Yeah,
We have bots all around us these days, and your ERP should be no different. So what we've done is we've used RPA bots
hmm
to automate testing. I mean, the application of RPA is much beyond than just automating test scenarios. But we've started with that, and because that has been one of the great concerns. William, who's our CEO, often says that we want to reach a stage where, in an implementation phase, we automate UAT. Because everybody who's been in implementation knows how engrossing and how time taking and how exhaustive a
yeah,
UAT can be. And our end goal is to be able to have all scenarios of your business, of our client's business, automated so that when they do their next migration, when they do their implementation, when they do their major releases or major upgrades, the UAT and the non-regression testing are automated. So, we've clubbed this is with a very innovative thing that Infor RPA has, which is OCR. OCR is inbuilt into RPA. So what we do is we kind of, if it's a PDF file, if it's an XML file, if it's any kind of file, either it's ingested through the integration or through OCR into M3, and then
hmm
using bots, we capture the trail of the business process and try to automate it the next time. And again, we've used RPA, which is part of the Infor M3 CloudSuite, uh, inbuilt OCR, which is part of the Infor M3
yeah,
CloudSuite, and it helps the organizations to kind of cut operational costs during the project as well during the operation. So you can
yeah,
see the
sure.
user experience again. The RPA Studio where we can code, do a little bit of coding of these bots around these bots, and the RPA Assistant tray, which helps to streamline one process after the other. So very excited
Awesome,
about
super.
this product. Yeah.
Yeah, super powerful. As somebody who's presided over multiple UAT instances in
Yeah.
my career, definitely excited to see clients using this to streamline that process and make it just a little bit less painful. Um, Next, I think we've got journal approval tools. So I think we have two journal approval tools
Right.
that we've got out in the wild that help to modify kind of the approval process for journal entries, right?
Absolutely. And this is a very unique case. A lot of our clients who were on some of the other ERPs, using some of the other ERPs in their finance system, always complained that why don't we have a tool that could just upload from an Excel some finance vouchers
Sure.
and 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 some a senior manager or a supervisor could approve them. And this was something that we've heard from a lot of our clients, a lot of our existing clients, and a lot of our potential clients. And we try to build a solution around that. So there are just two, as you rightly said, Mark. There are two variants of this tool. One where if somebody wants to manually enter in M3, can enter in M3, and it goes for approval in the same way as somebody who wants to upload it through an Excel. It goes through an approval. Again, the approval can be done in M3, and approval can be done on an email. So both solutions are available, and we've mentioned a few pointers around the solutions where we use GLS 100 and 200, and then the approvals, as I said, happens in M3 or on your email, up to you. And we of course use the Ion workflow to achieve that, and H5 scripting, and using the automating eval through Ion. And you can see the user experience is also very, very, very user friendly.
Awesome, cool. Well, let's get into the next one. We've got DAT Sorts and Views Personalization Tool, SVP we call it. Many acronyms at this point in the in the slide deck for sure.
Yeah, we'll have a test at the end.
Perfect.
No, so I mean, DAT's data acceleration tool. We realized bulk APIs which use a lot of technologies where we can break each task into parallel tasks, use those kind of technologies. We use data acceleration tool because a lot of our clients sometimes have concerns around, if they have vast data, vast historical data, vast
Right.
transactional data, and they don't want any out of the box tool. As I said, they want something in M3, and they don't want any delays and performance issues. So of course, and then we also have source views and personalizations, which is technically it's very different in on-prem and very different in the CloudSuite M3. You have favorites and all the other things in the on-premise, whereas what you have is home pages and source views and personalizations in CloudSuite. So and at the background also the ER model is a little different. So what we did is we built something which is exactly to address that during your migration process. You don't need to rebuild your personalizations. And if any IT manager is listening to this, if any CIO IT director is listening to this, the pleasure of a user when he or she opens their M3 is to see their favorites or see their personalizations that they made in the earlier tool being carried away to the new tool. I would say that is half of the battle won. Because when you talk about change management, the digital transformation, the biggest resistance is sometimes when people who have worked for years and have built their favorites and personalizations, they find it really tedious to rebuild them. And in fact, it's sometimes impossible because that is the nutshell of the years of your experience. So, I hope this addresses that user experience gap. And you can see all these tools are accelerators are basically to accelerate data import or configuration import in some way or the other.
Yeah, for sure. As an end user myself, I've had that exact problem where I'm like, I've got everything set, and then where did it all go? This is a whole new system.
Yeah,
And having that familiarity really helps with the change management. Well, I think we're coming near the end, maybe one or two more of these. The supplier dashboard, the EDI dashboard. I mean, building these dashboards has been something really critical for not only our internal teams, but for our clients as well. And in particular, the EDI dashboard, I don't think I have a day that goes by that somebody doesn't ask about our EDI dashboard and that they're showcasing the errors there.
Well, I mean, in EDI, Doppio is a leader in the Infor M3 partner circle. Everybody recognizes that, and what we built very early in our company's life cycle was a dashboard that gives you visibility across trading partners, across documents, and helps you kind of track your issues in your invoices, in your ASNs, and then resolve them all at one place. So this is basically, if you're heavily dependent on EDI for your sales, this is a must. For me, this is absolutely must for you. The supplier dashboard is very unique as well. What we do with especially our partner Fellow Pro, we've integrated DocBits, which is their OCR product for supplier invoices, integrating supplier invoices and supplier ASNs. And then what we built is a very unique supplier dashboard that's both available in Power BI and Burst. Again, Burst being a very native M3 technology, but what we also realized that Power BI is also one of
widely used.
BI tools that most of our clients use as well. So we built this version both on Power BI and Burst, and you can see that in the user experience as well,
Mhm.
to showcase data from both the data lake, which is the Infor M3 side, and DocBits in one place. And then that really helps you to, gives you visibility across the spectrum, and accelerating your supplier processes, and helps you in the supplier relationship management in general.
Awesome. Very, very helpful. And like I said, something somebody asked for basically every day from me. Um, and
Yeah,
then I think very last here, so we've got our Supplier AI, or Supply, we call it.
yes,
And this starts using some of the AI capabilities that are available within CloudSuite. Previously called Coleman, I think now called Infor Gen AI or Infor AI.
right.
Uh, as they everything is evolving at basically a weekly pace. Can you talk a little bit about what we
Right.
built?
Absolutely. I mean, AI is accelerating in all spheres of our lives, and I think users are demanding more application of AI, and that's what we heard from our clients,
Mhm.
especially on the supplier delays. Sometimes, if you have a large network of suppliers, the delivery dates. What we did was very unique. We took the Coleman AI as the base platform, and then we used algorithms like SGBoost to predict supplier order dates based on the historical data.
Yeah.
But then what we also did, we integrated a lot of Google News APIs and some of the other APIs to really understand that is there a truck strike on that route
Mm.
from your supplier? Is there a disruption on a shipping route? Because what if it's an international shipment from far? Are there disruptions,
Mhm.
especially in times of where geopolitical turbulence? That piece is also integrated in our AI tool.
Awesome.
And then we use large language models, LLMs, to really also assess and analyze these disruptions before using Coleman AI and H5 scripting to be able to put that on your screen. Also, this is as a chatbot, you can see, you can interactively use this, or we can also use a nightly job to go through all your supplier orders and then
Mhm.
send an email to you if you feel if it feels that there is any delay or disruption, it
Mm.
sends an email as well. So basically, you get up if you're a supplier relationship manager, if you're a procurement manager, you get up in the morning and you have a list of supplies or a list of purchase orders that you may want to focus. So I think these are very
Yeah.
powerful in their usability. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, for sure. Super powerful, and especially given the recent, not to date this exact, this conversation exactly, but there was just a port strike with port
Right,
workers here on the eastern seaboard of the U.S. So, that type of thing gets picked up by this tool, and alerts, hey, this order is at risk. This delivery is at risk.
right.
That's awesome. Well, Pranav, thank you so much for walking us through this kind of first batch of accelerators. Really exciting stuff, and really excited to see where we take this in the future. To close out here, thinking about the future, Ron, let's pivot back your way. I'm curious about, the pipeline of new solutions that we're developing for our Accelerator suite. Can you share some insight into what we have in store? And, as we're focusing on innovation, how do the upcoming solutions aim to address the evolving needs of our clients and of the M3 CloudSuite, landscape?
Sure. Thanks, Mark. I'm excited to share the vision of future for Doppio accelerators in our Accelerator suite. We're actively focusing on several areas for innovation, driven by our commitment to enhance client value and address their evolving needs in the M3 CloudSuite space. One of our primary goals is to further simplify the implementation process, making it easier for clients to realize the benefits of M3 CloudSuite quickly. Let me highlight some of the next initiatives that we're working on. So first, customizable dashboards. We're creating pre-configured dashboards with key performance indicators, KPIs, that plug directly into the M3 CloudSuite environment for real-time visibility of business operations. We're developing industry-specific report templates that integrate with M3 CloudSuite reporting tools like Infor BI, Infor OS, and reducing the need to build reports from scratch. Next, we're working on some pre-built connectors, developing ready-to-use connectors for common systems such as warehouse management system, TMS transportation management, or finance systems. And finally, we're working on supplier collaboration portals. We're developing web-based tools that integrate with Infor M3 CloudSuite to facilitate real-time communication and data exchange between suppliers and our clients.
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited about the upcoming accelerators and tools in particular. And I'm also, as we close out our Doppio discussion, I want to say thank you to you both for sharing so much, really cool, innovative solutions, all built within the Infor M3 CloudSuite tech stack for our clients, and that clients can really take advantage of. We're obviously doing this discussion series with our leaders as we lead up to the M3 user group Americas, the MUGA meeting coming up in the fall here in October in Kansas City. So we're excited to see a lot of old friends and some new friends as well when we go to that meeting. And happy to showcase and share any of these kind of accelerators with folks live in person or scheduled time as well. You'll find in the description of this video, you'll find a contact link, and feel free to head over to doppiogroup.com and contact us so we can set up time to show how one of these accelerators can impact your business. Thanks so much, both of you, and have a great day.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.